Okay. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you. You please ask questions if I'm not explaining anything well enough. But your test on Thursday is going to look just like this. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? The term ends, I don't know, we have about at least 4 more weeks on the term. All right, so you've seen this. That you had a homework on Wednesday that looked kind of like this. It says, which card was worth the most money when it was purchased? All right, and what I want to do is look at the y-intercepts. The y-intercepts are my starting amount. This card started off at $7.50. This one started off at $14. This one started off at $40. This one started off at $12. This one started off at $30. Right? Y is dollars. X is years. All right. So which card was worth the most money when it was purchased? It's this one right here. It had the highest y-intercept. Okay. So I am going to type in card A. I'm sorry, card C. All right. Now, the slope tells me how fast the value is increasing or decreasing. This value is going up 20 cents every year. This one's going down 15 cents every year. This one's going down 25 cents every year. All right. This one is going up 50 cents every year. This one's going up 15 cents every year. So the two with the negative slope, card B and card C, decreasing means going down. All right, so we're going to write cards B and C. All right, why don't I do that in red? All right, and how do I know? Because the slope is negative. Their equations have negative slopes. Are we okay or no? Questions or no questions yet? All right, let me see. Okay. All right, so let's move on. Which card's value is increasing? Increasing means going up. Which one's increasing the fastest? This one's going up 20 cents every year, 50 cents every year, 15 cents every year. This one, that's right, very good. This one's increasing the fastest. And how do I know? It has the biggest positive slope. So I'm going to say card D, and I'm going to say...
because it says fastest.
Because it has the biggest positive slope. Okay.
Mister?
Yeah.
What decreasing mean?
Decreasing means going down. All right. Increasing means going up. And decreasing means going down. We pick decreasing on these with a negative slope. We know the value is going down. This one's going down 15 cents per year. This one's going down 25 cents per year. So which one's value is decreasing the fastest? Card B or card C? What's
C.
C. Good, yeah. This one's only losing 15 cents per year. This one's losing, it's going down 25 cents every year. So it's going down the fastest. So we want to say card C. And we want to say it has the most negative slope, all right? Or let's say it has the most negative slope. Because the more negative it is, the faster it's going down. Does that make sense or no?
Yeah.
Let me just check. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody in attendance. All right. So the first section will be just like this. And one more question in this section. How much was card A worth when it was purchased? So I'm going to go up here. Which one of these tells me how much it started at? 20 cents or $7.50?
20 cents.
Anybody else? You agree with that or disagree? All right. Don't forget the one with the X. This is rate of change. The y-intercept is how much you started off at. This one started off at $7.50, increased by 20 cents per year. This one started off at $14, goes down every year. This one starts off at $40. Card A started off with a value of $7.50. Okay, the y-intercept is what you start off with. So it was $7.50. Okay, and we're just doing these examples. I have these examples in Google Classroom, but you guys aren't able to write on them, but you can look at it when you're trying your homework. You can look at it for ideas if you need
Yes,
to.
sir.
Yes. Yes.
I can take a picture of it.
You can take a picture of it, but also when you go to Google Classroom and look at Monday examples, if you click on this, you should see all my answers. Okay? All right? I'll show you that afterwards. So you can if you want to, but
Is the homework?
yeah, and I'll open up the homework once we're done, okay?
That's a classwork right now.
There's no classwork. I just want you to pay attention, and then I'm going to let you start the homework. All right, so you'll have 5 questions about baseball cards, all right, just like these. And then you're going to have 2 questions where you write an equation. Okay? A forest has a population of 75 rabbits, and the population will increase by 15 people per year. Okay? The starting amount is your y-intercept, and when you see per year, that's your slope. All right, this is your y-intercept. So we're going to write an equation. We're going to write y equals 15x plus 75. All right?
Mister,
Yes.
every equation, the y comes first.
Yes. All right? And x is going to be whatever you see after the word per year. So x is years. And y is whatever you start off with. I start off with 75 rabbits, so y is number of rabbits. Okay? You're going to have one where you're increasing and one where you're decreasing. All right? When you see decreasing, my slope is negative. This is my slope is negative 0.5. I started off with 7 inches. That's my y-intercept. I'm going to write an equation. It's going to say y equals, I'm decreasing. Hold on a second. Let me make this in red. Negative 0.5x plus 7. All right. Inches per hour, inches every hour. X is going to represent hours. And whatever I start off with 7 inches tall. Y is going to be inches. All right, we're going to practice these same kind of questions today, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we'll have a quiz like this on Thursday. So hopefully we'll all get good at these. Do we have any questions on number 6 or number 7?
Yeah, and the last one. Number 7.
Yeah, so what is number 7 a little confusing?
Yeah, it's like hours. Where's hours in the equation?
Oh, right. So look, when I see people per year, that's telling me X is going to be years. When I say inches every hour, hours is going to be X. All right, and when you see the word decreasing, we know the slope is negative. And when I see something's increasing, going up, the slope is positive. Does that help, Amir, or no?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Does anybody else have questions on this? Or should we move on and finish up?
No.
All right, let me show you the last 2 problems. All right, the last 2 problems are like what we did last Thursday. I'm going to give you an equation. You're going to tell me what does the slope and the y-intercept tell you, and you're going to use your equation. You're going to plug in a number for x and plug in a number for y. All right, y is the value of a comic book. X is years. How much does the comic book start off with? The value starts off at $1.50 or starts off at 10?
$1.50.
10.
10. Make sure the y-intercept, the one that has the x, that's the rate of change. The other number is what you start off with. The value starts at $10. That's what the y-intercept tells me. And my slope is positive, so the value goes up. The slope tells me the value increases. You can write increases or goes up, depending on whatever sounds better to you. $1.50 every year, because X is years. All right, and all right, I've got an equation, and now I have a number that I want to plug in. I want to plug in the number 10. Well, 10 is X is years. It's 10 years, X is years, so the 10 goes right here. So I want to say Y equals 1.50 times 10 plus 10. All right, and so that's what I want to type in right here. I want to type in Y equals 1.50 times 10 plus 10. And then use a calculator if you need to, but 1.50 times 10 plus 10 is going to be 25. And that's it. All right, so that's what this one looks like. This one, $50. Dollars is Y, so the 50 is going to go right here. So this one is going to look like this. 50 equals $1.50x plus 10. All right, so that's where I want to start. $50 equals $1.50x plus 10. And who remembers, what do I want to do next on this? How do I solve this?
Hold up till minus
10.
1.
Very good. Very good. Yes, I want a minus 10. Minus 10. That's going to give me 40 equals $1.50x. So that's the next thing I want to see on here.
Yeah.
So 40 equals, and the last step is I divide
Yeah.
by $1.50.
Yeah.
So 40 divided by $1.50, that's going to be, let's see, 26.7 roughly. All right, and again, the way I got that 26.7 is I did 40 divided by 1.50. How do we feel about that one? Good or not so good? All right, well, let's see. Let's do one more like this. Okay, this one had a positive slope. Let's do one with a negative slope. All right, this one I start off with 1,200 and something goes down by 50 every year. All right, and Y is people. People in a town called Coolsville. All right, that's from Scooby-Doo. All right, so the y-intercept tells me we start right 1,200 people in Coolsville, but people's fine. And the slope tells me the number of people goes down 50
every year.
every year. Beautiful. And then all I have to do is plug two numbers into my equation. All right, my equation is y equals negative 50x plus 1,200. They're asking me to plug 3 hours into my equation. And hold on a second. This is a mistake. Mr. Sheehan's mistake here. Let's call this years, not hours. All right. So how tall will the Snowman, what the? I'm gonna have to make sure I didn't do this in your classwork. I'll towel this moment. How many people will there be after 3 years? And when will, let's do this. When will there be only 500 people? Snowman in Coolsville. All right, so I want to plug 3 in for X. All right, 3 is a number of years. 3 is years, X is years. So 3 goes in for X, and I can just write it like this.
Y equal minus 15, X plus.
Beautiful. It's, but not X. Now I plug in 3. I replace X with 3 plus 1200. And now I just take out a calculator or do it in my head. That should be 1,050 people. All right. Now 500 people. People is Y, so 500 is going to go right here.
Equals 15x.
Right, 500 equals and all the rest of it. So 500 equals negative 50x plus 1200. What do I do now?
We have to minus 500.
Very good, very good. So 500 minus 1200 is negative 700.
Now we're gonna do negative 700 divided by minus 50.
Very good. So now we're gonna divide by negative 50, and that's gonna give us 14. All right. And just a little reminder here. That's 500 minus 1200, and that was negative 700 divided by negative 50. All right. So this is what your test is going to look like on Thursday. Let me show you something here.
Can I have a test on that?
Yeah, it's going to look just like this. All right, let me show you something. Hold on a second.
Mister,
Yeah.
how many time you gonna give me? It's like in a test. How many time you gonna give me?
We'll
It's
give
like
you the
one
whole.
time in the class.
We'll give you the whole class. Yeah, we'll just start at the beginning of class. All right, and if you're not finished, we'll talk. But so if you look at Monday examples, you can look at this, and it should have all my answers on it now. All right, so you can look and remember what we did in class today. All right, I'm going to open up the homework right now, and you can start working on it. And you don't have to stay in Zoom if you don't want to, but if you would like help, you can stay on Zoom and I will help you out with it, all right? So now you see there's a Monday homework there.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you.